Adrian College features some of the finest athletic facilities in all of Division III athletics. If you're a high schooler interested in playing NCAA sports, there may be opportunities for you at Adrian. All future Bulldogs begin their experience by visiting adrian.edu and signing up for a tour. General admission tickets to Adrian College sporting events are just $5. Tickets can be purchased by visiting adrianbulldogs.com.
It is my great privilege to introduce to you the newest members of the Adrian College family, the incoming class of 2023.
Oh, that one time on the West Coast in the dead of night, we were watching cruise ships gently pass us by. Oh, and I remember gazing at your face in that starry light. Oh, thinking life don't get much better than a night like tonight. 'Cause there was no one else I wanted to see. There was nothing else I wanted to do. There was nowhere else I wanted to be than sitting oceanside with you.
Of Adrian College. I am Gabriel Schrei. Alongside me is my color commentating partner and good friend Ian Went. Tyler DeWitt is here in the booth with us. Megan Abbey engineering today's game here on site. And the Bulldogs are here for homecoming. Today should be a great day for Adrian College athletics and Adrian College football.
Bruiser. Class of 1983 for football. Class of 1991 for field hockey and softball. Class of 2007 for baseball. Class of 2009 for softball. 2011 men's NCAA hockey team.
ball first from the 25. It's 1st and 10. Taking the give, Yaki throws it right side.
Yes!
Off! Bulldogs get the football! Rumbling. West. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up away. This one will find its way through the uprights. Okay, it's 32-29 here on the campus of Adrian College. Up away. This one is so good. Adrian College wins the football game. Adrian College wins the football game. They're storming the field. Who can blame them? 32-29 is the final score. What a moment. What a special way to wrap up homecoming's festivities here on Saturday.
The Adrian College experience is a unique one. You might not just know an athlete, you will be an athlete. You won't just go to class, you're going to talk in class, and probably know your professor by name too. You won't just be at college, you will really experience it. These are supposed to be the best 4 years of your life. You might as well make the most of it. And when you cross that stage, you know that you've done all that you can to prepare yourself for the future.
Hi, my name is Blake Harrison, admissions counselor at Adrian College. Here at Adrian, we believe the process is going to be so easy that the haters are going to think it's fake. Adrian College is a swish.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
U.S. News & World Report has once again ranked Adrian College as a top regional college in the Midwest. This is the 6th consecutive year Adrian has received this honor. The Bulldogs moved up one spot in the most innovative institution section, and it was the 6th straight year AC was listed as a best value school. Adrian was listed in 2 new sections as well, top performers on social mobility and a focus on student success. To learn more about Adrian College and our 132-acre textbook, visit adrian.edu and schedule a tour today.
Tickets on sale now for the Adrian College Spring Concert featuring co-headlining artists Hunter Hayes and B.O.B. at the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center on Friday, March 20th. Doors open at 7 p.m. Show begins at 7:30.
The AC Spring Concert is open to everyone. You don't need to be a student at Adrian College.
Tickets are just $20 for non-Adrian College students and free for Adrian College students.
You can get tickets today at adriantickets.com.
Hello and welcome to Arrington Ice Arena here on the campus of Adrian College for this NCHA quarterfinal matchup between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the St. Norbert Green Knights. This is the second game of the 2-game series. The Bulldogs currently lead this series 1-0 after taking a victory last night by a final score of 3-1 here on home ice. Looking to get the sweep here against St. Norbert, and on the other side, St. Norbert looking to tie this series up and force a mini game after the completion of this game today. And we're off here at Arrington Ice Arena as St. Norbert wins the opening faceoff, and we get going here as Eve Parker is the one with it, the freshman for St. Norbert out of Berea, Wisconsin, as we get at our first whistle of this game with only 11 seconds gone. It's going to be an offsides call, and we will have a face-off here in neutral zone ice where Buchanan will be taking it against the freshman Eve Parker. I'm Matt Kibbe, your play-by-play tonight. We have Hunter Hefner over on our top cam. Megan Abbey is our director tonight, and CJ Wade is somewhere around the Arlington taking B-roll footage for us and ACTV as the Bulldogs are looking to get their first shot on goal, and they will, and Arard will get the first save of the night. Already 27 seconds passed here. Last night was an absolutely tremendous game here on home ice for the Bulldogs. They were down early, but were able to come back in the third period and win the game by a final score of 3-1. As they're looking right now, as Belan almost had a great opportunity in front with the pass from Buchanan, just can't do much there. As Garliardo is going to be the one that grabs it now, tries to go into the slot, can't do much there. Barrett dumps it down to the far side corner where Buchanan is at to grab it, and then Belan is going to come and take it away. Hit it off the half wall, back to Barrett, who rips a slap shot, saved by Arard. And Buchanan will regather that rebound, take it behind the net, trying to force it back into the slot, but the St. Norbert Green Knights are going to take it away and head out with it. Crossing over center ice now, Julia Barrett is going to be the one who tosses it back into the offensive zone. And then Lennell is going to push it down onto the forecheck where the St. Norbert Green Knights are going to try and grab it, but the Bulldogs are going to be able to take it away. Riley back over to Shembri. Shembri long centering pass over to DeVersa. DeVersa all alone, but it's going to have a little bit too much muscle on it as it goes behind the net, and she's going to have to regather here. 2 St. Norbert Green Knights pestering her, and a quick shot that came from Grius. And Arard was able to get the save. Dump behind the net now into that far side corner where DeVersa is able to grab it. She's going to bring it back into the center of the zone. That's in the slot area. Goes back where Anderson's going to have to rip a shot. It goes way wide. Grius tried to tip it down, and it was still too wide there. Bulldogs looking to regather. Already 2 minutes gone here. 18 minutes left in this first period as White is going to rip a shot right off the blocker of Arard. And the Green Knights will regather and go the other way. If O'Sullivan has anything to say about it, and she does, she'll keep it in the offensive zone where the Bulldogs are onside, and Mitter is going to be the one with it down in that far side corner. Bulldogs looking to get anything they can here, looking for a chance to host the NCHA Slaats Cup playoff championship. The semifinal will be played on Friday night here at Arlington Ice Arena if the Bulldogs can win this series. If not, the highest seed will be the host for the tournament. Bulldogs would end up with the bye. They would not be playing in that Friday night game. They would only be playing on Saturday as O'Sullivan ripped a shot from the point and Arard was able to get the save. We're streaming on WVAC Adrian 107.9 FM as well as on the Adrian College TV YouTube channel, bringing you a ton of access into this arena here as we have 3 cameras as well as our top cam that are giving you an absolutely tremendous view of this game here on Adrian College TV. And we're glad that you're able to join us for this second game of this NCHA quarterfinal matchup between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the St. Norbert Green Knights. 17-10 left to play in this first period of action. Shots in goal right now in favor of the Adrian College Bulldogs, 5-0, as Sorrell is going to head in all alone, but it's going to go right behind the net where she's going to have to regather it, and it's going to be lifted and taken away by the Green Knights, but it's going to be pushed back up where Riley Bates, she had the first goal of the night last night, is able to grab it and try and get something going, but it's not going to happen there as Petrowski's going to have to go in for it, and it's going to be Donnie who is going to push it the other way and get called for the high sticking there. So we're going to get a face-off here with 16:44 left in this first period of action. Green Knights win the face-off. They're going to try and bring it out. No shots on goal for them just yet, just trying to get into the offensive zone. The Bulldogs have kept up the pressure. That is something Coach Skelly wanted. He said last night after the game, these first 10 minutes, they want to play like they did in the first 10 minutes of the third period throughout the whole entire 60 minutes. And so far, it's looking like that for them. They're staying down in the offensive zone exactly where they need to be and doing everything they can, including getting down there on the forecheck and keeping the puck in the offensive zone as long as possible. As Garliardo's going to get a shot and another save by Arard after a close shot from Buchanan, and we're going to get a whistle and a face-off here as both teams look to be heading out for changes to get some fresh legs on the ice. 16-11 here left to play in this in this first period as the Bulldogs have stayed down in the offensive zone for a majority of this time. Face-off down on the blocker side of the goaltender. That's the far side of the rink as the Bulldogs are working left to right on your radio dial here on if you're listening on WVAC. Riley has it now at the point. She takes a shot. Shemby tried to tip it back in and deflect it into the goal, but it was too wide as she tried to center it up into the slot to Diversa. Couldn't get it. Riley has it again back at the point. Down into the near side corner for Diversa, and now St. Norbert's going to try and push out and go the other way with it. Great defense there by the Bulldogs, and the help defense will give Riley the puck, and they'll head over center ice again and try and bring anything they can. Grius over to Shembry. Shembry has it, takes a spin, and it's going to miss wide as it slowed down with traffic in front of the net. Diversa back over to Riley. She keeps it in at the point and slides it all the way over to her linesmate Barrett, who's going to dump it down to the corner to Diversa. Diversa back to Shembry in the slot. No shot, saved by Arard as it came from Grius on the glove side. And that's a huge save early in this contest with already 4 minutes and 50 seconds gone here in this first period of action. Shot came from beyond the blue line where Jandova is going to be able to get a save there. Shots in favor of the Bulldogs 7-1. White's going to send it the length of the ice, the width of the ice, correction there, to Diversa, and she's going to come in and try and be the help. She gets around 2 defenders, goes in, and it's going to be on the glove side, and it's not even going to be able to register a shot. As Von Ruden has it, and a nice poke back to Anderson as somebody has gone down. That was Maggie Mitter for the Bulldogs. Down on the far side in that point area right in front of the St. Norbert bench. Now it's down behind the puck, or biscuit as some people like to call it, is down behind that net, and Anderson couldn't keep it in here as we have a delayed call coming, and Yandova will head to the bench. An extra attacker will come out for the Bulldogs. That's Gagliardo. She has the puck now, heading in on the attack, looking for anybody. Tries to send it into the slot, can't do it. And we're going to get the whistle here as St. Norbert touches the puck, and the call will be interference. So the Bulldogs will head to the power play here with 14:08 left in this first period. 2 minutes up on the board to call interference on the St. Norbert Green Knight. Hickman, Hannah Hickman is charged for the interference. So down in the offensive zone, on the glove side of Arard, and the Green Knights are going to win that faceoff and get the first clear of this 2-minute penalty. Bulldogs bring it up. Buchanan the one with it. She tries to deke around, can't do much there. The great defense for St. Norbert, and they're able to get the clear as it goes past Bates, and she's going to have to be the one that goes and gathers it from the goaltender, Yandova. Yandova had an impressive streak going until St. Norbert was able to spoil it last night with their goal in the second period. She was looking to break the school record for shutouts in a row, but as you know, with the final score being 3-1 yesterday, that was not able to happen. She did get 4 consecutive shutouts in a row and had an absolutely tremendous bunch of games. Those 4 shutouts came against Concordia, Wisconsin, a 3-0 win, and then a 2-0 win, and then against St. Norbert in the final weekend of the regular season for the Bulldogs with 2 4-0 wins. But St. Norbert came out with the playoffs, made the adjustments, and was able to get the first goal of the game last night. Looking to do so here, but going to have to battle back from a penalty to Hickman for interference earlier in this period. About a minute left on that power play for the Bulldogs. Haven't really gotten anything set up down in the offensive zone. St. Norbert's been able to clear the puck as much as possible whenever they've gotten their stick on it. Long pass over to Gagliardo. Gagliardo rips one almost through the 5-hole of the fender, but doesn't even reach the goaltender as it hits off of Barbado. Another save by Arard, and then Balan tries to put it in. Can't do much there as it goes wide, and a nice save there by Arard as the captain O'Sullivan is going to try and keep it in the offensive zone, and she does. She gives it all the way down. She dumps it down to that far side or near side corner, and with 27 seconds left, the Bulldogs are looking for that final push. Long pass over to Von Ruden, now in front. Arard with another save, and then we're going to get a whistle and a cover, and a nice save there by the goaltender Arard with a lot of pressure in front of the net. She's able to get a glove on it with 19 seconds left. That's one of those saves that you're going to have to be proud of if you're head coach Atkin, AJ Atkin, the head coach for the Green Knights. An absolutely young team. They're able to put a lot together here. You can see it in their record. They finished the regular season at 8-17, 7-9 in the NCHA. They ended up losing yesterday, so that puts their record at 8-18 and 7-10. But you can see their fight. They were never out of the game throughout that whole entire course. If you remember, Gabriel Schrei was on the call last night with myself on color, and we have been noticing that throughout the whole entire game. They had a lot of fight to give throughout that whole entire game, and they did give trouble to the Adrian College defense when they were able to get down to that offensive zone and set everything up. So far today, haven't been able to do much. They only have 1 shot on goal as Miller's going to take a deke and a shot as St. Norbert returned back to 5-on-5. Some extracurriculars down in front of the goaltender, Arard. 11:45 left here to play on the Adrian College Sports Network. Matt Kibbe here. I have Hunter Hefner on my left operating our top cam, and Megan Abbey directing this production. CJ Wade is down between the bench, not between the benches. I don't know where she's at right now, but she's shooting some awesome B-roll that you'll see on our Twitter and Facebook and Instagram later tonight or even next week. And you're going to want to keep up to date on that. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn. We have a bunch of places you can check out ACTV and keep up to date with all athletic news. If you want every single bit of athletic information, the place to follow is going to be the Adrian Bulldogs Twitter as they keep you up to date on everything happening involving Adrian College athletics. Another key game going on today as the Bulldogs are looking to bring it out from their defensive zone with 11 minutes left here in this first period. Barrett's going to try and push it over to Miller, and Miller can't get it out. St. Norbert played it really good there to get everything going as Barbado was the one putting the pressure down, and now Sorrell is going to be able to clear it. The other big game going on tonight, men's basketball is in the MIAA championship for the first time since 2012, and that game is going to be at 7:30 against Trine at Albion College. A huge game, and during later tonight, the NCAA men's varsity hockey team will be hosting Trine as well in the conference semifinal. We'll keep you up to date on both scores while they're happening. Gabriel Schrei will be on the call with myself later tonight, so you're going to want to check that out here on the Adrian College TV YouTube channel and on WVAC Adrian, as Shembry tried to put a shot in front, but DeVersa has to go back into that far side corner and grab it. But, yeah, just make sure you stay tuned to everything we're doing here. You don't even have to change the channel when this game's over. You'll get a little bit of a break on WVAC and then on the Adrian College TV YouTube channel. You might just have to go to a different link. But either way, you'll be able to get all of your Adrian College Bulldog hockey this weekend here, as Shembry was the one targeted for that pass, but it goes all the way to O'Sullivan back on that far side point. Shembry tried to tip it in front, but DeVersa. Grias has it. Another shot. A big save there by Arard. Wow, Grias had an opportunity in front and couldn't do anything. There as it trickles in front again, and Arard's going to get another save. Grias has it again, takes a shot and misses high over the blocker side, and it's going to be dumped behind Arard again, where St. Norbert's going to regather possession of that puck and try and get it out of the zone. An absolutely tremendous save there by Arard, who has been playing on her head for these first 10 minutes and 50 seconds here in this first period of action. Shots in favor of the Bulldogs right now, 14-1 with 9 minutes left on the board. Still a 0-0 game here on the Adrian College Sports Network, and that is due to the goaltending by Arard. Green Knights looking for anything they can get right now. Spars is heading in. She has some help, but she elects to take a shot. It goes over the shoulder of Yandova and goes behind the net. Her help defense was Linnell, but she wasn't able to get it to her in time. Trudeau is going after it, but that's going to be Bates who's going to try and send it out of the zone. Can't do much there, as Kramer is there to try and help out for the Green Knights. Another big hit on Buchanan as the Green Knights go for a change, and now the Bulldogs looking for anything they can get here as Grundon pushed it in, and Buchanan has to go after it. Buchanan again heads down to the ice after trying to keep that puck in front. Couldn't do much there as the Green Knights head the other way. Another shot misses wide. That shot came from Eve Parker. And Parker has it now in that near side corner. Von Ruden being the one that pesters her to try and get it back, and she will. With help defense from White. Green Knight down on the ice. Can't see exactly who that is right now. It was Walber. Bates pushes it up to White. White has it now. She sends it high and over the netting, and that's where it's going to hit. So we're going to get a face-off here with 7:42 left. Let's take a look at this save by the goaltender Arard for the Green Knights. A lot of pressure in front. You can see it trickling every which way, and you can see it's coming in front. It's behind the net right now. Back in front. Another save, and then a clear there by the Green Knights, and that's going to keep this game at 0-0. Here at the Arrington Ice Arena on the Adrian College Sports Network. Absolutely tremendous goaltending by the Green Knights so far, and throughout this whole entire series, even in that last regular season matchup on the 14th and 15th of February, Arard was playing absolutely tremendous. Even though she gave up the 4 goals, we had mentioned this in our pregame and during the intermissions last night, she absolutely has been playing lights out for this Green Knight team, and it's something to look promising as they'll have her for another year, as she's currently a junior right now. Grias tried to rip a shot as she was falling down, and the Green Knights were able to get in front of it. DeVersa took it away again, and Grias is going to be the one that has to go after it on the near side corner. She's going to toss it up to Riley, and Riley's going to slide it over to Barrett. Barrett's going to push it down into DeVersa, and DeVersa's going to whip it over to Shembry. Shembry back over to DeVersa. DeVersa licks around and goes back to Barrett, where it's going to hit off of the defender in front. That's going to be Arnholt. Taken away now. The Bulldogs looking to keep it in, and they will, but then it's going to trickle out of the offensive zone where the Riley's going to have to reset. She gives it up to her linesmate Barrett, and Barrett's going to push it down where Maggie Mitter's going to be racing after it with speed, and she's going to get to it, but Barbado is going to push it the other way, and Donnie tries to get it through it. Von Ruden tips it off of Donnie and then heads down to the ice. Miller's down there now pestering the Green Knights, and Linnell is going to try and push it away where Donnie wasn't able to help. Von Ruden takes it away, and now with Miller, Von Ruden, she shoots, and it's going to hit off of Barbado. And with 6 minutes and 5 seconds left, another defensive block there by the Green Knights. They've actually been playing tremendous defense throughout this whole game as Kelly O'Sullivan has it now. The captain sent it down to Mitter. She couldn't get the blade of her stick fully on that puck, or else there might have been a 1-0 up on the scoreboard. Anderson has it. She leaves it for Miller, but it's taken away by the Green Knights, where Miller is there now trying to stop that clearance. She will. Barbado has it. She's been on the ice for a long time. She's going to look to get a change, and she will. On this near side, right in front of the penalty box, Buchanan takes it away on the neutral zone turnover. Slides it over in front to Beland, and Beland has it taken away, but Gagliardo's there to help out and try and keep it in the offensive zone. Another wild pass there by the Green Knights, and it's going to go down to the offensive zone with 5:17 left here in this first period. 0-0 the score, eerily similar to last night's contest where it took all the way into the second to get the first goal of the game. Captain Kelly O'Sullivan lifts the stick, and Beland is going to head in with it all the way down in the near side corner. Trouble there for Stafford as she's trying to push it around. She can't do much there with Beland and Mitter on top of her. Or correction, that was Gagliardo. Gagliardo and Buchanan down in that corner where Stafford was at. And Kelly O'Sullivan has to come way down into the offensive zone to try and keep that in. And she will as she rotates back up top to her defensive position. Over in front to Buchanan in the slot, and a glove save by Arard there as Buchanan had a wide open lane in front of the net, and a big save there by Arard. You're tuned to the Adrian College Sports Network, streaming on WVAC Adrian as well, 107.9 FM, as well as the Adrian College YouTube channel. Adrian College TV YouTube channel. We're just messing up everything today. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow all of our social media platforms as Nelson is heading in for the Green Knights and can't do much there. 4:20 left here in this first period of action. 0-0 the score. As Perkowski's heading in with Sorrell. Perkowski takes a shot and a save by Arard. Another big save for the St. Norbert Green Knights to keep this game knotted up at 0. What a save there by the Green Knights. She has been this team's MVP throughout this whole entire series, making save after save. 16 of them today as the Green Knights win the faceoff and try and get it out of that offensive zone or defensive zone, and they will. The only problem here is it's going to be called for icing. So we'll head back into the offensive zone for the Bulldogs. As they go for a change, Green Knights forced to stay out on their skates. And Grius will take this face-off for the Green Knights. Or for the Bulldogs, my apologies there. Grius is going to win it for the Bulldogs as the Versa's down there as well with Shembri behind the goaltender Arard. Shembri pushes up to Grius, Grius back up to Riley. Riley's at the point on the near side. She pushes it down to Shembri, to Grius, back to Shembri. Right in that corner, pinned up, 2 defenders for the Green Knights after it. Can't get much there as it's still down in that corner. Shembri's finally able to bring it out before Downey is going to take it away. Barrett rips a shot, and it's going to hit off a blade of a stick and head over the shoulder of Arard as now the Green Knights are looking to clear it out. Trudeau up to Lennell. Lennell tries to push it, can't do it there as she's taken down to the ice by DeVersa. Couple extra shoves and a little extracurriculars during the play with 3:18 left. No call will be made. Officials letting this game play out and letting it truthfully officiate itself. You saw that a lot throughout the first game. Yesterday as a shot came right on the side, on the glove side of Yandova, and she's able to get a save there right after she got back into her crease. And the Green Knights are going to look for anything they can here as Riley has to push it the other way to Arnold. And then Beland has it now. She tries to go after it. Buchanan's going to head down to the ice, and we're going to get a penalty here as a shot comes from Gagliardo and a score! Gagliardo with the goal here on the Adrian College Sports Network to make it 1-0 here at the Arrington Ice Arena. That penalty will still be assessed. Slashing is going to be the call as the Bulldogs will end up going on to the 5-on-4 power play. With 2:45 left, the Bulldogs now have a 1-0 lead here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Eve Parker is heading to the box for the Green Knights for 2 minutes for slashing, and the Bulldogs will go on to the power play. 2 minutes up on the board, 2:45 left in this period. The Bulldogs now leading 1-0 as the faceoff is won by Green Knights and then sent down the other way to try and kill some clock. Garliardo, who just scored that goal, is the one with the puck, and she left it for Captain Kelly O'Sullivan behind Denisa Yandova and sent it up to Von Ruden. Von Ruden, long pass over to Garliardo. No icing will be called, and Garliardo is going to pin up the Green Knight and send it back to Von Ruden. Von Ruden rips a shot, and it's saved by Erard. An unassisted goal for Nicole Garliardo. She's from the Division I Lindenwood University hockey team. She's a senior, and that's her first playoff goal here in the Slaats Cup for the NCHA as the Bulldogs continue to look to keep up on the power play. Garliardo with it again, rips another shot and can't get it there, and then it's going to skip over the leg of Garliardo where Captain Kelly O'Sullivan is going to have to go and grab it. 1:53 left here in this first period of action as Gria sends it over to Balan. Balan takes a shot and a glove save by Erard here with 1:47 left on the clock. Bulldogs win the faceoff. White has it. Sent down where Shembri is at on that far side half wall. She sends it down to Buchanan, the alternate captain for this hockey team. Bates gets it and rips a shot from the point. Another save by Erard, and wow, two great saves and another one there by the Green Knights, and the Bulldogs still looking for anything they can get. Another block in front of the net and some great defense as a player is down on the ice after taking that blocked shot. And with 1:17 left, I want to take a look at these amazing saves by the goaltender Erard down in front. The Bulldogs just couldn't get anything going with the absolutely tremendous effort put in by the Green Knight defense. And they are absolutely doing everything they can, as she was even about to give up one and then slid all the way over and got the stop. Bulldogs win the faceoff. Still 30 seconds left in the power play for them for the Eve Parker slashing call. Shembri has it. Shembri down to Buchanan. Buchanan looking for anybody in front of the slot. Can't find it. Green Knights try to clear. Taken away by White. White back to Shembri, and Shembri can't get a push in. Another save there. 11 seconds left on the power play. A goal! Shembri gets the goal on the power play to make it 2-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Let's take another look at that goal by Brooke Shembri on the goaltender Erard. Down in front, a nice pass over into the slot and right through the 5-hole of the goaltender Erard to make it 2-0 here with 54 seconds left in this first period of action. Green Knights win that face-off and try and head in and find any momentum to take into this first intermission. 2-0 the score in favor of the Bulldogs. Shots 23-2, an absolutely dominating first period by the Bulldogs, spending a bulk majority of it down in that offensive zone. Petrowski has it. She sends it in front. Taken away. Offensive zone turnover for the Green Knights. They're able to grab it, but Sorrell is going to take it away and push it up, where the Green Knights are going to take it away and send it down. That was Kramer. She pushed it down behind Yandova. 15 seconds and counting here in this first period. Bulldogs trying to clear the offensive zone, the defensive zone, can't do it yet, and a penalty is going to be coming here. A tripping call. With 2 seconds left in this period, Eve Parker will head back to the box. 2 minutes for tripping is going to be the call. And the Bulldogs will take a 5-on-4 advantage into the second period. Still an opportunity here for them to get anything maybe off the face-off, win the face-off and get a shot on goal. But even if you don't, you'll still have basically a full power play going into the second period. Face-off down on the blocker side of the goaltender, Erard. And the Green Knights are going to win the face-off, but almost a shot there by Von Ruden. And with zeros up on the board, that's going to end this first period of action with the score being 2-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Matt Kibbe here with Hunter Hefner and Megan Abbey, as well as CJ Wade, who's somewhere down between on the boards, taking B-roll for us, giving us some awesome shots as the Bulldogs are currently up here 2-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network. They will take a 5-on-4 advantage into the second period for 1:58. We're going to take a break here on ACSN and send you to watch some of our promotional tapes given to us by the marketing department and Holly Smith. And so we hope you guys enjoy that, and we'll see you back on the other side of this first intermission for the second period of action. Stay tuned to the Adrian College Sports Network for all your hockey needs here on this busy weekend of NCHA hockey.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is @Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
To the campus of Adrian College. I am Gabriel Schrei. Alongside me is my color commentating partner and good friend Ian Went. Tyler DeWitt is here in the booth with us. Megan Abbey engineering today's game here on site. And the Bulldogs are here for homecoming. Today should be a great day for Adrian College athletics and Adrian College football.
Loser. Class of 1983 for football. Class of 1991 for field hockey and softball. Class of 2007 for baseball. Class of 2009 for softball. 2011 men's NCAA hockey team.
So Wisconsin Lutheran will get the football first from the 25, 1st and 10. Taking the give, Yaki throws it right side.
Yes!
Bulldogs get the football! West. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up away. This one will find its way through the uprights. Okay, it's 32-29 here on the campus of Adrian College. Wins the football game! Adrian College wins the football game! They're storming the field! Who can blame them? 32-29 is the final score! What a moment! What a special way to wrap up homecoming's festivities here on Saturday!
Tickets on sale now for the Adrian College Spring Concert featuring co-headlining artists Hunter Hayes and B.O.B. at the Slaats Sports and Fitness Center on Friday, March 20th. Doors open at 7 p.m. Show begins at 7:30.
The AC Spring Concert is open to everyone. You don't need to be a student at Adrian College.
Tickets are just $20 for non-Adrian College students and free for Adrian College students.
You can get tickets today at adriantickets.com.
Because now you're a graduate of Adrian College, or soon to be. And because of that, you move into a distinctive class of Americans. You are now part of the educated elite of America. People will have more expectations of you, higher expectations of you, more need of you than you probably realize right now. People will already start turning to you, looking at you, watching you, listening to what you say, because whether you think of it or not, you are now a mentor and a teacher to those around you. Think of those core values. Think of how you can transmit them to others. Think of how you can build the groups in your workspace or elsewhere around those core values. You're going to be called upon to lead, whether it's at work, whether it's in graduate school, whether it's at a PTA meeting, whether it's in church, whether it's in a sports club. People will look at you and expect you to raise your hand. And you need to do it, and you need to step up to that, and you need to drive forward what you have learned here and the values you take away from this wonderful, wonderful college. I'm proud to be a part of the 2019 class of Adrian College, the Cinco de Mayo class, forever known. And I wish you all the greatest of success in the years to come. Congratulations to all of you.
Adrian College features some of the finest athletic facilities in all of Division III athletics. If you're a high schooler interested in playing NCAA sports, there may be opportunities for you at Adrian. All future Bulldogs begin their experience by visiting adrian.edu and signing up for a tour. General admission tickets to Adrian College sporting events are just $5. Tickets can be purchased by visiting adrianbulldogs.com. Bulldog fans connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
We were floating down the river in your red canoe. You were laughing at my stories, oh, back from my youth. Yeah, and I remember thinking to myself that you were the one. Oh, you were stunning, you were lovely, yeah, you were fun. But there was no one else I wanted to see. There was nothing
Faculty,
else I wanted to do.
staff, members of the Board of Trustees, friends of Adrian College, and students and friends over in the chapel. It is my great privilege to introduce to you the newest members of the Adrian College family, the incoming class of 2023.
Oh, that one time on the West Coast in the dead of night, we were watching cruise ships gently pass us by. Oh, and I remember gazing at your face in that starry light. Oh, thinking life don't get much better than a night like tonight. 'Cause there was no one else I wanted to see. There was nothing else I wanted to do. There was nowhere else I wanted to be than sitting oceanside with you.
Tickets on sale now for the Adrian College Spring Concert featuring co-headlining artists Hunter Hayes and B.O.B. at the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center on Friday, March 20th. Doors open at 7 p.m. Show begins at 7:30.
The AC Spring Concert is open to everyone. You don't need to be a student at Adrian College.
Tickets are just $20 for non-Adrian College students and free for Adrian College students.
You can get tickets today at adriantickets.com.
The Adrian College experience is a unique one. You might not just know an athlete, you will be an athlete. You won't just go to class, you're going to talk in class, and probably know your professor by name too. You won't just be at college, you will really experience it. These are supposed to be the best 4 years of your life. You might as well make the most of it.
Hello and welcome back to the Adrian College Sports Network. For this NCHA matchup, we have some awesome news. Our executive producer, Gabriel Schrei, is down between the benches to do an impromptu interview for us, or tell us his thoughts on what he's seen. Gabriel, what do you have for us?
Swept them in the regular season. They bested them last night 3-1. Coming into the second period with a lot of momentum. Things are looking up and looking good. We'll see if they can maintain this lead and extend on it as this game goes on. Back to you, Matt.
Gabe, thank you for that insight. We appreciate your thoughts and opinions here on the Adrian College Sports Network. You matter to us, Gabe, and you are the reason that we have what we have, as he has Frank Rebar down there with him now, and he should really try and get him to do an interview, but we're not gonna push. We're not gonna push. About a minute left until we get going here in this second period of action. We're gonna send you and show you what we do here at Adrian College TV. Welcome back to Arrington Ice Arena here on the campus of Adrian College. Currently 2-0 here in this NCHA matchup. The quarterfinals here between Adrian College and the St. Norbert Green Knights. It's 5-on-4 here, a minute 58 left for a tripping call to Eve Parker to end this first period of action. 20 minutes are up on the board, and it looks like the officials are ready to go. So are we up here in the booth, and so is our SID, Patrick Stewart, as the Bulldogs win that face-off to start off this second period of action. Back to O'Sullivan now, and she's going to be the one that is tasked with bringing it up into the offensive zone, which she will do. And she's going to dump it down into that offensive zone, where Grease is going to have to go after it and gives it back to Von Ruden. And Gagliardo comes way out of her stretch to bring that and keep that in the zone. Umbalan is the one with it. She gives it off to Captain Kelly O'Sullivan, who tosses it down to Von Ruden and then swipes it across where Green Knight is going to intercept it and send it the other way. Yandova comes out of her net, plays the puck, leaves it for Captain Kelly O'Sullivan, and she's going to be the one that pushes it up to Gagliardo, and Gagliardo way over to Von Ruden. Von Ruden has it, goes in, gets around the defenders, tries to push it back into the slot, and it's going to be taken away by the Green Knights and Barbado. O'Sullivan has it again in the middle of the ice at the point. She gives it down to her lines mate, Gagliardo, and now it's back to her. She pushes it down to Von Ruden. Von Ruden back to Kelly O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan down over to Balan. Balan has it on that far side half wall. She slices it across over to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan rips a shot, and another save there by the defense in front. O'Sullivan has it. She gives it down to Gagliardo. Gagliardo looking for anything they can. Still 37 seconds left on the penalty for the Green Knights. No goal signed by the ref. It misses wide over the glove of the goaltender, Erard, and the Green Knights are going to try and clear it here, but Gagliardo is going to keep it in and give it back to Kelly O'Sullivan, who rips a shot, and a save there by Erard with 18:23 left in this second period of action. As we have an awesome look at the bench and goaltender Mia Glasgow. And now Captain Kelly O'Sullivan, an absolutely tremendous shot there from executive producer Gabriel Schrei. Grundon over to Shembry. Shembry has it now. Still 10 seconds remaining on the power play and the penalty to Eve Parker. Buchanan tries to push it into the slot, can't do it there, as Bates is going to have to go way down and retrieve it as Eve Parker returns to the ice. And we have 5-on-5 hockey here, as Grundon tries to push it up. Good penalty kill for the Green Knights. With 17:50 left here in this second period, that's going to be important. Special teams will matter in this game. It's only 2-0. The Green Knights looking to get back into it. Shots in favor of the Bulldogs, 24-2 here, as we're going to get an icing call. And we'll head down into the offensive zone for the Bulldogs to get an opportunity to get some shots. This is the Adrian College Sports Network, streaming on WVAC Adrian 107.9 FM and also on the Adrian College TV YouTube channel. You can find us really anywhere. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, anything you think, as we have a shot and a save by Yandova. That shot came from Hickman, and an absolutely tremendous save by Denise Yandova. She gets another one there. She's going to fall down, keep it in front. A nice save there to get it out of the crease as Sorrell's going to grab it and try and clear it. Yandova lost her stick, and it's going to get back to her now as the Bulldogs head the other way with Perkowski with the puck. She dekes around. She goes in all alone. Takes a shot, a 5-0 goal! Perkowski gets a goal here through the 5-hole to make it 3-0 for the Bulldogs. You can see it. Yandova made a huge save, and that was able to get it to go the other way as Perkowski was able to split two defenders, head in, and make it through the 5-hole and give this lead another goal and make it 3-0. Green Knights win the face-off, try and head out with it, can't do it. As White takes it away with some help from Von Ruden, she rips a shot in a glove save there by Arard in this 3-0 affair. 26-3 are the shots on goal in favor of the Adrian College Bulldogs. 16:40 left here in this first period of action. Face-off down on the glove side. O'Sullivan has it at the point. She gives it over to her lines mate, Anderson. And the Green Knights are going to head in with some speed here, but Anderson is going to take it away. As we get another whistle here, and it looks like Kelly O'Sullivan is heading to the box. Kelly O'Sullivan will go to the box for 2 minutes for interference. Down now, the Green Knights have an opportunity to get back into this game and cut the lead down to 2 with the penalty to O'Sullivan. And with 16:10 left in this second period of action, they're going to be looking to push. The Bulldogs have been a tremendous penalty kill team and even a power play kill team, as they are looking to do that here, as Bates is the one that's going to send it down. The Bulldogs have 3 shorthanded goals on the year. They can look to do that here. The Green Knights have 12 power play goals this season, as they could use a big one here. It would tremendously help their cause in this second period of action with 15:36 left on the clock. And we'll have a face-off here with 1:11 left in the penalty to O'Sullivan. 15:36 left on the clock, and the face-off will come on the blocker side of Yandova, where the goal scorer, Perkowski, is going to try and win it for her team. She does. It goes back to Anderson. Anderson rifles one around, but Stafford's going to keep it in for the Green Knights. Back over to Barbado, and it's down in the far side corner. Back to Barbado up top. Stafford with it. She takes one into the slot. She tries to give it up to Hickman, but Hickman can't get a blade on it, and it's going to be sent down the length of the ice by the Bulldogs here with 45 seconds remaining on the power play. 15 minutes, 5 seconds left in the second period. Almost 5 minutes through this second period. Anderson gathered the puck at neutral zone ice and sent it into the offensive zone, where Miller is going to go after it, and 28 seconds remain on the power play for the Green Knights. They're going to try and get it down to the offensive zone here, not able to do so here as Belan comes in and pins it up against the half wall, and the Green Knights are finally able to regather possession and head the other way with it. Linnell sends it up to Kramer, and Kramer tries to push it through, can't do it, as Belan's going to grab possession of that puck and try and send it the other way. Mitter with it now. 3 seconds for the O'Sullivan interference call as she comes back on the ice, as Arard has to come all the way out to stop that puck. Bulldogs kill the 2-minute penalty, and it's now pinned in front of that bench as the Green Knights head the other way with it. Moore was going after it, tried to deliver a shot, missed wide. Yandova has to poke it away with her stick. And now it's another shot from the point. Can't find anywhere with traffic in front, and Anderson's going to send it the length of the ice. Gagliardo has to race for it to get that icing called off, and it will be. Nice speed there by Gagliardo, and we're going to have the Bulldogs down in the offensive zone now after a tremendous show of effort by Nicole Gagliardo to wave off that icing. Buchanan has it now on this near side half wall, right on the blocker side of the goaltender Arard, looking for anything they can get. Buchanan sends it back to Belain, and a shot from the slot, and a save as Gagliardo comes in to try and get some pressure in front on Arard. A nice save there by Arard as Belain had an opportunity in front of that net to push it in, but no doing there for the Bulldogs as the Green Knights come up big there and keep this lead, or this game, at 3-0. Another shot came from the point. That came from Grundon. It was pushed down. Now Shembri has it. She already has a goal today. Gagliardo, Shembri, and Perkowski are the 3 players with the goals today to make this a fair 3-0, as Bates is going to have to go after it for the Bulldogs behind Yandova with some pressure coming from Linnell. And Grundon's going to be ending up with it to Diversa. Backhand pass to Grias, but nobody's there to greet it. Bates comes up for pressure and forces the dump on the forecheck, but the Bulldogs are going to regather it and send it to Diversa. Diversa tries to go with it. Can't do much there as Grias has to come in and try and poke it away. Bates has possession of it now on that far side corner in the defensive zone. No icing will be called here, already called off immediately before it even crossed the center line. Joyce has it now, and Boyce sends it down into that behind the net area. Going the other way now. It's going to end up into the bench right next to head coach Sean Skelly. And sent back onto the ice by the bench with a little bit of flair. 12:03 remaining in this second period of action, almost halfway through this contest. And it's 3-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Matt Kibbe here with Hunter Hefner operating our top cam. Megan Abbey is our director. And we have 3 stationary cameras throughout the arena, as well as CJ Wade walking around somewhere with her camera shooting some B-roll for us. Face-off comes on the glove side of Arard, and the Bulldogs are going to try and win this one, and they will. They have possession of it now. Anderson down to Mitter. Mitter pushes it in front of the slot for Von Ruden, and a save and a whistle by the referee Rigby. And a nice save there by Arard to keep this game where it's at. Shots in favor of the Bulldogs right now, 28-4. Did you see an awesome shot of the bench there? We have some awesome cameras here showing you all the action throughout the Arrington Ice Arena, home of the Adrian College Bulldogs. White has it now on the near side corner. The Bulldogs right now in this second period are working right to left on your radio dial if you're listening via the radio. Shot from Anderson, sent in front, a glove save snatched out of the air by the alternate captain, Arard, for St. Norbert. 11:25 remaining in this second period. 3-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network. As this is the Adrian College Sports Network here on the Adrian College TV YouTube channel, as well as streaming on WVAC Adrian 107.9 FM, and the bench is definitely having some fun today. Going down the other way now is Moore. She tries to push it, can't find it there as it's sent down where Anderson has it, and O'Sullivan's going to be the one that tries to take it up. She tries to push. It's off the leg of the defender. I believe that was Hickman, and it was. Stafford tries to push it away. Anderson has it to O'Sullivan. Beland and Buchanan going after it at center right. She's going to cross over Bruiser now, but St. Norbert's going to push it up, and an opportunity coming for Eve Parker. The star freshman for the St. Norbert team rips a shot and a save by Yandova, and it's going to go the other way now as Garliardo tries to push it up to Beland, where she dekes around the defender, and she deked around Barbado, and Buchanan's going to send it down behind the goaltender, Arard. Parker's going to grab it and try and push it up. She does, but it's taken away by Riley. Riley down to Buchanan. Buchanan on that face-off circle, glove side, and she rips a shot and a save with 10:21 left here in this second period of action. The Bulldogs lead 3-0 against the St. Norbert Green Knights. St. Norbert here for this quarterfinal matchup between the Adrian College Bulldogs. It's the quarterfinals of the Slaats Cup, the NCHA Women's Conference Championship. If Adrian wins this game, they'll be the host of the championship weekend, which will be held next weekend here at Arrington Ice Arena. The semifinal, the one-game semifinal, will be played on Friday night here at Arrington, and then the championship game will be on Saturday, featuring the Bulldogs, as they'd get the bye if they win this game and are able to host. That'll be in conjunction, barring that the NCAA men's varsity hockey team beats Trine tonight. That conference championship game will be here at the Arrington as well, between Adrian and whomever wins that other game in the NCHA Harris Cup playoff. 9:30 left here in this contest. 3-0, or 9:30 left in the second period as it's sent around, and Hickman has it now. She pushes it up to Stafford. Stafford rips a shot, and it's going to hit off the body of Prokowski and push up to Sorrell. It's now pinned along that half wall, and Stafford has it again. She pushes, takes a shot. Yandova comes way out of her net and gets a save on top of that puck. And that's going to get a whistle and a change here and gather a face-off. 9:07 left here in this second period of action. 3-0 the score here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Some awesome shots here from our director, Megan Abbey, and our stationary cameras placed strategically throughout the Arrington Ice Arena. Green Knights win the face-off. Take a shot and a save by Yandova as the first has to come over and grab it. Bates is the one with it. The senior gives it up to Brooke Shembry, the junior forward out of Canton, Michigan, her former team, Bell Tire. Another stop there, and a whistle will be coming as a delayed call. St. Norbert brings out the extra attacker to try and get pressure on, but it's going to be tucked by Grius, and we're going to head to the power play for the Green Knights, as it looks like Grius is heading to the box. 2 minutes for slashing. So with 2 minutes up on the board, Green Knights have an opportunity here to cut the lead down to 2 and make this score 3-1. As the Bulldogs will look to have a couple of big clears here, and 10 seconds already gone off the clock after the first clear. 1:13 left here in this contest, 1:35 left on the penalty. And the Bulldogs are trying to get anything they can as the Green Knights are looking to bring it all the way down to that offensive zone and set up their offense and set up their power play. Like I mentioned earlier, they only have 12 power play goals on the season compared to the Adrian 28. They got to play tough here down in the offensive zone as Parker's the one with it now. She sends it back to her linesmate down over now to Arnold, or correction, Turner. Now down where Hickman's at. She gives it back to Turner, and a shot comes and a save by Yandova. With 7:31 left and 55 seconds left on the power play, we're going to get a face-off on the blocker side of Yandova down in the offensive zone for the Green Knights. Defense has been a big part of this game, all game, even back in the first period, and most of it has been down with Aurard and the St. Norbert defense, but right now the Bulldogs having to bring out their defensive skills and show that they can keep this game at 3-0. Bates has it pinned along that half wall on that near side corner, the right side of the rink if you're listening on the radio. Sends it in front for Perkowski. Perkowski whiffs on the first clear and then is able to get the second one and send it down the length of the ice. 7:05 left in this second period, 27 seconds left on the power play for the Green Knights. They push it up. Tries to cross it in front is Moore and then pushed away by Perkowski, who pokes at it, but the Green Knights recover and try and head in. Parker with it. Takes a deke around Mitter and Bates and sends it down to that far side corner. Sent in front again. Can't get through the legs of Grundon. Now it does. Bates has it and gives it back to her goaltender, Yandova, who takes a cover and a whistle. And with 7 seconds left on the slashing call to Grias, the Green Knights will look to have set up one final play and at least keep that puck down in the offensive zone and not allow the Bulldogs to clear. Buchanan in for the face-off, and she's going to be able to win it, and the Bulldogs will get that clear. And with 1 second remaining, the Bulldogs will return to full strength here with 6:33 left. Grias has immediately to the bench in favor of Belan, and Buchanan has it now. Down in that far side corner, sent back up to Bates. Bates over to Belan. Belan down to Buchanan. Buchanan has it, pushes it to Belan, and then taken away by the Green Knights. Moore sends it up to Hickman, but it hops over his stick all the way down to Bates for the Bulldogs, and then Buchanan whiffs on the first pass, but it's going to end up going back to Grundon, who heads in with some speed, takes a shot, a blocker save, and play will continue. Buchanan down to Belan, and Belan has it again, whiffs a shot, and it's going to hit off the body of Moore and head down under the glove side wide of Aurard. And now Hickman with it. She's going to try and cross over the center line and then let it go on the forecheck, but the Green Knights will go for the change, and Yandova will have to come back and play it and give it up to Bates. Bates tries to push it around, pressure coming from Spores, and she still has it now behind Beland, has it now, pushes it up where Boyce is at to push it up to Bates. Von Ruden with it. Pass off the boards up to White, can't gather possession there as Kramer sent it the length of that ice, and we're going to get an icing call with a lot of speed down on that corner. Good effort there by the Green Knights. Paige Nelson to try and cancel out that icing. Couldn't do it just yet. She was just a step behind Bates. And the score will remain 3-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network. 5:13 left in this second period. Shots in favor of the Bulldogs, 32-9 as Aurard comes way out of her crease to get a save there. She's been playing tremendous between the pipes for this St. Norbert team. The Bulldogs are averaging 4.12 goals a game compared to the 1.6 for the Green Knights. They're trying to get on the board here after scoring 1 goal last night. That came in the second period. Now it's sent down behind the net of Aurard, where the Green Knights are going to try and push it up. That was pushed up by Turner, and Turner sent it up to her linesmate Linnell. Von Ruden almost takes a big hit from Arnholt. And now Turner with it again. Trudeau was requesting that puck loudly with her stick, and she got it, but it's going to be taken away, and Downey's going to have to go after it. Grias tries to push it away, can't do much there with Turner there. Barrett has it, pushes it up to DeVersa. DeVersa down to Grias. Grias long pass over to the Schembri, but she couldn't finish it there. She has it now behind the net. Back up to DeVersa. Grias with it. Can't find the back of the net there either. Now it's down behind the net. Schembri has it. Gives it back to Grias. Grias and Schembri behind Aurora trying to find it. Can't do it there as Turner gathers possession for the Green Knights and sends it up where Riley is at to regather possession right on top of Bruiser. Barrett rifles one into the offensive zone, and DeVersa will head down on the forecheck. DeVersa couldn't get there in time as the Bulldogs give it up to Hannah Hickman, who's going to head across and give it up. Donnie goes for a change, sends it up to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan has it, and DeVersa gives it up. Now down where Sorrell's at. Anderson goes to the far side corner. Bulldogs working right to left here in this second period of action for those listening in on WVAC Adrian 107.9 FM. If you're watching on the Adrian College TV YouTube channel, you already know that. O'Sullivan has it. She's going to head in, deke around the defender, head in front, takes a shot and a save there by Arard. And another one as she gets the cover with 3:13 left in this second period of action. 3-0 the score here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Face-off comes on the glove side of Aurora. 33-9 are the shot totals here, with the Bulldogs having the 33. Perkowski has it now, already has a goal here in this second period. She was the one that made it 3-0. Stayed in front, thought it was onside, but then Grew is going to call it offsides there as Anderson let it escape the offensive zone and had to regather it. 3:02 left here in this second period of action. Green Knights win the face-off, try and dump it down. Can't do much there. 2:56 remaining. O'Sullivan, the captain, regathers, sends it up to Sorrell. Sorrell tips it and gets it out of the offensive zone for the Green Knights, but the Green Knights recover, and Boyce is going to try and push it. O'Sullivan with a deke, crosses over Bruiser at center ice, heads into the offensive zone. She goes in, sends it up to Sorrell. Sorrell back to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan rips a shot from the side on that blocker side of Arard, and it misses wide. Anderson down to Perkowski. Perkowski gives it up to O'Sullivan in the slot. O'Sullivan back in between the two, didn't have one in target in mind, and Perkowski's going to have to regather it outside of the zone and send it back in. Miller has to go after it, can't do much there as it's sent down to Kicker. O'Sullivan takes it away, pushes it down into the corner. And now going the other way with Spores. Spores sends it down, and Yondova gets a cover on it and then elects to play it. Sends it up to Beland. Beland to Buchanan. Buchanan tries to go long ways up to Gagliardo, and then basically a pass right back to her and brings it into the offensive zone on that far side corner. 1:50 remaining here in this second period of action. Green Knights looking for some momentum to take into the second intermission. Gagliardo goes for it. Then now Buchanan has it in front of the slot. Takes a shot, misses. Beland gathers that rebound. Tries to dump it behind for Gagliardo. She puts it in front of the slot. Hits off the side of the net. Nobody's there to help her out. Gagliardo rips one backhanded, and it misses wide on that blocker side. That's going to be the right-hand side of the goaltender, Gagliardo. As Van Ruden sends a shot, and it's going to miss wide. Taken away there by Stafford. Stafford has it. Van Ruden takes it away. Dekes around. Can't find anybody. Bates comes down to keep it in the zone. Can't do it. Green Knights gather possession. 1 minute remaining here in this second period of action. 33 shots on goal for the Green Knight, or for the Bulldogs. 10 shots on goal for the Green Knights. 3-0 the score here on the Adrian College Sports Network, and the Green Knights are looking to get it out of the zone. Linnell tries to do it there. She can't do it. It's in front of the penalty box, and then she's finally able to dump it down to Grunden. Grunden pushes it up to Van Ruden. Van Ruden over to White. And White tries to go after it, can't do anything with it there as there's 33 seconds remaining, and it's sent up to Bates in neutral zone ice, and when everyone's back on side, she heads in. Goes in all alone with a little bit of help behind her from Maggie Mitter. Mitter's going to be the one that takes it away now and sends it up to Grundon. 19 seconds remaining. Shot goes in, stuck through traffic. Way too many bodies in front of the net to even reach the goaltender Erard as Grundon has to come down for it. 10 seconds remaining here in this second period of action. A stick right in the center of the ice. But it's not going to matter with play as the Green Knights are going to gather it, head down behind Erard and let this clock run out and signify the end of this second period of action. The score 3-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Matt Kibbe here with Hunter Hefner, Megan Abbey, CJ Wade somewhere in Arrington Ice Arena getting us some B-roll footage. And the score 3-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network. We're going to take a quick break and show you some of our marketing videos, if you want to call them that, which really are videos. But either way, we're going to send you on your way. We'll be right back here on the Adrian College Sports Network for the third period of action. 3-0 the score in favor of the Bulldogs here in this NCHA quarterfinal matchup here at Arrington Ice Arena. And hold on, it looks like executive producer Gabriel Schrei has coach Sean Skelly, and he's going to do an interview with him. We're waiting for the signal from Gabe, and we will send it down to Gabriel Schrei right now to give us his thoughts with Sean Skelly.
Matt, thanks so much. Coach, 3-0 after 2 periods of action. You guys are looking sharp here to start the NCHA playoffs. Game 2 going just as well as Game 1 went for you guys. What's the key here in period 3? Just maintaining the lead, and are you already starting to look forward, or are you still working things out?
Yeah, I mean, you can't look forward to the next game or anything like that. We're still in a heated contest here. We got another 20 minutes to have a good effort here and hopefully close out a weekend sweep.
Fantastic, Coach. Any changes coming in period 3 that we should be on the lookout for?
No, not really. I think our team's playing great. Obviously, our first period I think set us up really well for the game. Had a little setback there that period, but again, we're all over them, and we got to stay foot on the gas pedal here, and hopefully come out with a big victory.
Okay, thanks so much. Best of luck in period 3.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Bulldogs up 3-0 after 2 periods of action here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Matt, back to you up in the booth.
Thank you, Gabe. We appreciate the insight with Coach Sean Skelly. And with that, we're going to take a break here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Like he said, 3-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network. And we'll be right back after these short messages here to bring you the third period of action. Stay tuned.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
And when I think about Adrian College and how it impacted my life, really Adrian has been intertwined with my life since I was a child. My mother was a voice teacher here for 32 years. I grew up down the street on College Avenue, and so I've seen Adrian through a lot of different periods. But when I think about what impacted me most, it really is relationships. It's relationships with professors that took the time to mentor and help me and pull me aside when I didn't do well on a test, or help me to improve on my writing skills, or whatever it was that helped me as an individual to have confidence and move forward. And when I think about all those aspects and people that I went to school with, that I sang in choir with, that remain best friends for life, that's really what my time at Adrian was all about.
Adrian College impacted my life. I came here as a freshman from right down the road, Blissfield, Michigan. Wanted to play baseball. that lasted about a year until my eyes were open to the rest of campus, the organizations here, and I really got involved. Met some amazing people, made my best friends here at Adrian College, and really owe a lot to my professors, the rest of the faculty, administration for shaping my life, providing me many amazing opportunities, internships, and just wonderful connections. Now being involved with the alumni board, working here as a Bulldog, I live and breathe Adrian 24/7 and absolutely love it.
We were floating down the river in your red canoe. You were laughing at my stories, oh, back from my youth. Yeah, and I remember thinking to myself that you were the one. Oh, oh, you were stunning, you were lovely, yeah, you were fun. There was no one else I wanted to see. There was nothing
Faculty, staff, members of the Board of Trustees, friends of Adrian College, and students and friends over in the chapel. It is my great privilege to introduce to you the newest members of the Adrian College family, the incoming class 2023.
Oh, that one time on the West Coast in the dead of night, we were watching cruise ships gently pass us by. Oh, and I remember gazing at your face in that starry light. Oh, oh, thinking life don't get much better than a night like tonight. 'Cause there was no one else I wanted to see. There was nothing else I wanted to do. There was nowhere else I wanted to be than sitting in the ocean side with you. There's nothing, nowhere, no one. Yeah, there's nothing, nowhere, no one. Oh, there's nothing, nowhere, no one. Yeah, there's nothing, nowhere, no one that I'd rather be with than you, my love. 'Cause there's no one else I want to see. There is nothing else I want to do. There is nowhere else I want to be than with my arms wrapped tight around you. Oh yeah, oh oh.
Adrian College impacted my life so profoundly. I was able to be engaged in so many activities on campus just from the start of one invitation. For that simple invitation, I was able to be part of student government. I decided to be part of the dance team, joined a sorority, and so many other experiences that I wouldn't have been able to take part of if I wasn't engaged by just one individual. Along the way, I had the opportunity to talk with many professors and have them as great advisors to me throughout my career in Adrian and throughout my life as an individual working in the field of education. I'm very grateful to all of those individuals that have helped me get to where I am today.
And I knew Adrian was a little different from the very first time I came on campus. Adrian was the last campus that I visited when I was looking for colleges, and all of the other admissions interviews started with test scores and things, and Adrian didn't start that way. Adrian wanted to know what I was doing, what I was interested in, and test scores weren't important. And so I saw right there that Adrian
saw the individual as more important, and that's why I came here. I was able to be involved in women's athletics, which at that time in the early 70s was not a big thing, but I was able to become involved in competitive women's athletics. I enjoyed the fact that I was given meaningful responsibilities as a student, not just ticky-tacky things, but things where I could really make an impact, and I enjoyed the different opportunities. And of course, the people that I met, both as friends and as faculty members, will remain with me forever.
Adrian College features some of the finest athletic facilities in all of Division III athletics. If you're a high schooler interested in playing NCAA sports, there may be opportunities for you at Adrian. All future Bulldogs begin their experience by visiting adrian.edu and signing up for a tour. General admission tickets to Adrian College sporting events are just $5. Tickets can be purchased by visiting adrianbulldogs.com.
The Adrian College experience is a unique one. You might not just know an athlete, you will be an athlete. You won't just go to class, you're going to talk in class, and probably know your professor by name too. You won't just be at college, you will really experience it. These are supposed to be the best 4 years of your life. You might as well make the most of it. And when you cross that stage, you know that you've done all that you can to prepare yourself for the future.
Adrian College features some of the finest athletic facilities in all of Division III athletics. If you're a high schooler interested in playing NCAA sports, there may be opportunities for you at Adrian. All future Bulldogs begin their experience by visiting adrian.edu and signing up for a tour. General admission tickets to Adrian College sporting events are just $5. Tickets can be purchased by visiting adrianbulldogs.com.
Oh, hey, there he is, Bruiser. Hi, I'm Bruiser's biggest fan. He was a legend to us puppies.
Strong but silent. Such a humble attitude from such a prominent figure.
He ran Adrian College's campus. Everyone loved him and wanted to meet him wherever he went. Welcome week, homecoming, spring concert, he was there and looking good. Well, he did have his own private groomer. He was so cool. He had the best education a bulldog could ever ask for, as many walks as he wanted. Heck, the dog had his own pass to Richie. Bruiser was an athlete, but I'm so small. He did have to work hard at it. Well, maybe not too hard, but it will take a lot of commitment and practice if I want to land on varsity at Arrington too. It's just such a big jersey to fill. Seriously, huge. But I can do this. I want the job. Because I want to make thousands of Bulldog friends just like him. So hi, Adrian College. I'm Bruiser too.
Hi, my name is Blake Harrison, admissions counselor at Adrian College. Here at Adrian, we believe the process is going to be so easy that the haters are going to think it's fake.
U.S. News & World Report has once again ranked Adrian College as a top regional college in the Midwest. This is the 6th consecutive year Adrian has received this honor. The Bulldogs moved up one spot in the most innovative institution section, and it was the 6th straight year AC was listed as a best value school. Adrian was listed in 2 new sections as well, top performers on social mobility and a focus on student success. More about Adrian College and our 132-acre textbook, visit adrian.edu and schedule a tour today.
Welcome back to Arrington Ice Arena here for this NCHA quarterfinal matchup between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the St. Norbert Green Knights. The score currently 3-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Matt Kibbe here, joined by Hunter Hefner, Megan Abbey, CJ Wade somewhere roaming, getting us some B-roll of this game. And then later on today, we're going to have Haley Jarvis doing our post-game report with head coach Sean Skelly here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Already 40 seconds gone here to start off this third period of this 3-0 affair here for the Bulldogs. Shots in favor of this same Bulldog team, 33-10. As White tried to go after it, Nerard's going to have to get a cover and a whistle. That'll be our first whistle of the third period of action. Shot's going to come, or face-off actually is going to come on the glove side, where Von Ruden's going to end up losing it to the Green Knights and push it down the other way. Von Ruden heading in, wraps it around the net, but it's going to be taken away there by the Green Knights and Kramer. Eve Parker's with it. Now O'Sullivan comes up, pushes her off the puck, and then Von Ruden's going to have to be the one that goes and gathers it. O'Sullivan up to Miter, Miter to Von Ruden. Von Ruden takes it away, but White's going to be there to grab it. That was taken away by Barbado, and now Anderson has it down over to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan elects to dump it in, but it's going to hit off a Green Knight and go into that opposite corner. That's going to be the near side corner. Nelson tries to push it over and poke it, but it's going to be stolen away by Sorrell. Sorrell is onside, and then it's going to be hit off the ankles of the defender Spores, and the Green Knights are going to elect to try and get on some offense, but they can't do it as it's taken away. Barbado comes down. Bates has to regather possession of it and send it over, and that's going to be gathered by Grundon. Grundon to Sorrell. Sorrell is the one with it. She gives it back to her teammate Grundon, but then Bates is going to be the one that recovers possession of it. 10 up to Miller. Miller pushes it to Miter. Now Petrowski's the one with it. Sorrell has it, taken away by the Green Knights, and then regathered by Grundon, who crosses over Bruiser immediately and heads into the offensive zone. Grundon with it. Then back to Bates. Bates tries to tip it in, can't find it. Petrowski with it. Diversa has it now. Backhand pass over to Miller. Can't get it to her in time. Taken away by the Green Knights. Green Knights go in. 2-on-1 developing here for the Green Knights and Turner. Turner and Linnell down there with them. Grias has it. And now Stafford pushes it up to Linnell. Linnell with Parker. Linnell going in, pushes it back to Parker, and a save there by Yondova. DeVersa has it now. She crosses over center ice, heads in, tries to take a little wrister, and it's going to hit off the blade of the goaltender, Erard, and head back up to the point where Riley is to send it down to DeVersa behind the net, but Shembry is going to be the one with it. DeVersa now in the corner. Back down to Shembry. Shembry went for the Michigan and couldn't get a grip on it. And now it looks like it's going to be back to Shembry behind the net. She tries to push it in front of the slot, but Riley's back at the point with it. It went through all the legs of the skaters on the ice. And now Kiker is the one with it. She takes a shot from Grius, and it's behind the net in that far side corner. Grius and Shembry down in the corner battling for possession of the puck. 2 Green Knights were there, and Linnell's going to end up with it. Linnell gave it up to Parker. Parker shot it, and it hit off the arm of Riley, and it's going to head back down. Jaski is the one with it. She sends it down, and Yondova is going to elect to play that puck instead of going for the cover, and it's going to be sent up by Barrett, who gives it up to Umbalan. But Buchanan with it, takes a shot, it's going to hit off the blocker of Erard, and Balan tries to push it in front again, can't do it. It's back now to Anderson. Anderson rips home. It's going to hit off the leg of Kramer on the defensive side for the St. Norbert, and it's going to be back up at the point now for Captain Kelly O'Sullivan. Green Knights gather possession of it again. That was Spores with Kramer. Kramer has it now. She's looking for Hickman or Spores, but she's going to give it up to Anderson on the Adrian College Bulldogs. White going after it now. A Green Knight heads to the ice. Sent up. Now Green Knights gather possession of it. Back and forth we go here in this third period of action. Already 5 minutes gone. Anderson has it. Grabbling it. A dangle around, and now White with it. White behind the net, pushes it around, hits it off the half wall up to Captain Kelly O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan with it, sends it back down to Maggie Mitter, and Mitter goes up to Jessica Anderson. Linnell down there for the Green Knights, pinned along that half wall on the near side. Bulldogs working from left to right on your radio dial if you're listening on WVAC Adrian 107.9 FM. This is the Adrian College Sports Network, our flagship station. Adrian College TV is where you're watching the game on YouTube. And you can make sure to like and follow us either at the Adrian College Sports Network or even on our Adrian College TV socials. That includes Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn. Probably have an email somewhere that you can email us. If you do have comments or concerns or questions for our ACTV staff, email our executive producer, Gabriel Schrei, gschrei@adrian.edu, and you can get in contact about what you've seen here on ACTV. We love hearing all your guys, everyone's feedback about the streams, letting us know what your thoughts are and what we can do better or what we should keep on doing. We'd love to hear from you. And even if you guys are listening on WVAC or from Adrian College and you're watching on YouTube on Adrian College TV, I'd love to know where you guys are watching from. You can let me know on Twitter, or you can even let me know in the YouTube chat. I want to know where everyone's watching from today. Let me know at PXP Kibby Matt on Twitter. I'll be sure to shout you out on air when we figure out where you're from. My favorite place somebody was watching from was Anchorage, Alaska. I never really thought of Anchorage, Alaska as being somebody to tune in to ACTV, but it happened and we heard from them, so I'd love to hear from the unique places that you're watching from. Even if you're on vacation and tuning in for this game, I'd love to know. 13:40 left here in this third period and in this contest. 3-0 the score here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Matt Kibbe here with Hunter Hefner operating our top cam. A shot comes from the Green Knights, and Nelson is pinned along that half wall in that far near side corner. Now it's back in that far side corner. DeVersa has it. Our director tonight, Megan Abbey, she'll be here all day with myself as well as we have men's hockey tonight as they host Trine. CJ Wade operating our B-roll footage, getting us some awesome shots. She actually came up here in the second intermission, and she had an awesome shot of the Perkowski goal to make this score 3-0. As Sorrell has it, and she scores! Sorrell Sorrell gets the goal to make it 4-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network. And 13:03 is the tally, or time left. And 4-0 is the score as you see it on air. Another look at the Sorrell goal. Beat Aurard top shelf over the glove side to make it 4-0. And what an absolutely tremendous shot by Sorrell, coming in with speed. A big hit there by Jaski on Miller, and she's going to have to go to the box there for 2 minutes. Rigby's going to get the call. It's going to be 2 minutes for body checking. Four to nothing the score here on the Adrian College Sports Network. In this NCHA quarterfinal matchup, the Bulldogs are looking to be the conference host for the semifinal and championship game. If they do win this game, they end up getting the bye in the semifinal, so that Friday night game will be played here at Arrington Ice Arena, but it will not be between, Adrian will not be involved. They will not play until Saturday. They're able to pull off the victory here today. Grias has it, pushes it down. Boland's going to have to come down and grab it. Boland to Von Ruden. Von Ruden takes a shot, and it's going to hit off the blocker of Aurard and hit off the netting. So we will have a face-off on the blocker side of Aurard with 12:33 left here in this third period of action. Bulldogs win the face-off, but it's going to skip over the stick of O'Sullivan. And both the players are going to go down there. Can't see who she was on there. It looked like Hickman. 1:25 left in that power play for the Bulldogs. 12:16 left in this third period. Boland with it now. Sends it over to Von Ruden. Von Ruden back to Garliardo. Garliardo risks a shot. Gets through traffic somehow, some way. And Aurard's able to get a save there. Faceoff's going to come on the glove side of Aurard and back over to Grunden. Grunden sends it down to White. White over to Shembry. Shembry back down to Buchanan. Buchanan up to Bates. Bates down to Grunden. Grunden over to Buchanan. Buchanan rips a shot and it's going to hit off the St. Norbert defender, Arnholt, and go down the length of the ice here with 50 seconds left in the power play for the Bulldogs. Going behind Yandova is Bates. Bates is going to be the one that brings it up. She crosses over the center line right in front of the benches. Heads in, looking for anything. Heads all the way down behind the goaltender, Aurard. Tries to push it into the slot and can't do it, but she's going to gather her own rebound and send it back over to Grunden. Sends it back over. And a save there by Aurard, and an absolutely tremendous save with 11:19 to go and 25 seconds left on the power play. Got to give a shout out to the greatest Wisco outdoorsmen. They're watching from Appleton, Wisconsin, and for the St. Norbert Green Knights. We appreciate your viewership here on the Adrian College TV network. It's always awesome to see the opposing fans tune in. Let us know how we're doing on our broadcast. If you are an opposing fan, we always like appeasing and making you guys feel welcome to Adrian College and Adrian College TV. The Green Knights have it, possession of it, and they're able to dump it down the length of the ice and get that final clear. Should do it for their advantage, or their penalty kill. Let's figure out what's actually going on here before we start saying stuff. 10:56 left in this contest. The Green Knights return to full strength as Garliardo has possession of the puck. It's poked away there, and Parker's going to grab it for them. O'Sullivan with it. She pushes it up to Boland. Boland crosses over center ice into the offensive zone and tries to look for anything they can. Perkowski with it. She sends it back up to Riley at the point. Riley down back to Perkowski. Perkowski tries to send one in, can't do it there, as the goaltender Aurard is able to get a leg pad save. Riley with it. Pushes it along that half wall. Mitter takes it away. Prokowski sends it up to Miller. Miller, long cross-ice pass to Sorrell. Just scored that goal to make it 4-0 here in this third period. Petrowski tries to go between the legs, can't do it. Barrett has to come up and play it. She sends it down to the corner. And Miller pushes it up to Riley. Riley's at the point. She sends it down to Miller. Miller dekes around Rister, goes wide on the blocker side of the goaltender, Erard. Pass comes off of that half wall in front of the bench. And Barrett's going to give it up to Miller. Miller cross-ice pass to Riley. Riley to Sorrell. And Sorrell back to Barrett. Barrett has it, sends it back behind to Riley. Riley pushes it for Miter. Miter pushes it down to White. White up to Mitter. Mitter comes in, tries to deke, can't do it there as he sends it back to Von Ruden. Von Ruden has it now on that half wall where Mitter's at to give it back to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan at the point dumps it down to Von Ruden. Von Ruden looking for that cross-ice pass, and she has it over to Anderson. Anderson whips it along that half wall on the board, and Von Ruden's going to take possession of it. Deke around two defenders, can't get possession of the puck as it's taken away, and now going the other way is Nelson. She looks for anything she can. Nelson tries to deke around O'Sullivan, can't do so, but she regathers possession of the puck right along that half wall. Shot comes from the point. That came from Kramer. It hits off Von Ruden and then taken away there by Kramer. Great defense there to take that puck away and put a shot on goal, and Yandova is going to get credit for a save there after a shot came from Kramer. 8:17 remaining in this contest. 43-13 are the shots on goal. 4-0 the score here on Adrian College Sports Network. I'm Matt Kibbe, joined by Hunter Hefner operating our top cam. Megan Abbey is our director tonight, and CJ Wade is somewhere amongst the crowd getting some B-roll shots for us. Later on, we're going to hear from Haley Jarvis down between the benches. Already have our interview set up with Coach Sean Skelly after this game concludes. Shot came from the point for the Green Knights. Can't do much there as it's sent up to Shembry. Shembry going in all alone on the breakaway. Dekes around, shot, score! Shembry gets her second of the game to make it 5-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Shembry with the breakaway goal as you see it replaying here on the Adrian College TV YouTube channel. Heads in all alone in a 5-hole to get past the Rard and make it 5-0 here on the Adrian College Sports Network. 7:55 remaining after that Brooke Shembry goal. I was fortunate enough to talk to her on Thursday night during the men's NCHA Division I hockey game. Got a chance to interview her, and I'm imagining those are going to accomplish her 3 goals of the game. She always looks to get 5 shots on goal every single game, but I think she'll take 2 goals compared to the 5 shots, as she has 2 goals tonight. Grundon has it and sends it along the half wall back behind where Miller's at to grab it and push it back in. 7:18 remaining in this contest. 5-0 the score. The Bulldogs trying to escape the sweep here and head in to the conference championship game. They'll have an automatic bid into the conference championship with a win here in a sweep of St. Norbert. Bulldogs looking to get anything happening here. And, you know, they were the regular season champions for the NCHA for the 6th consecutive year. That's something that is very impressive for this hockey team and what they're able to accomplish on the ice. And even off the ice, they had 14 NCHA All-Academics. They were 14 Adrian College Bulldogs. The 3-on-1 is developing. A shot comes from Miller, and Sorrell's going to have to go and grab that rebound. But as I was saying, they had 14 on the all-academic team for the ACHA, and that's just an impressive feat that this team doesn't only work on the ice, but off the ice and in the classroom here at Adrian College. Bulldogs have possession of it now. Buchanan sends it up to Riley. Riley up to Gagliardo. Gagliardo heads in with some speed and can't do much there. She sends it back to Belan, and Belan has it down to Barrett. Barrett rips a shot, and it's going to not even make it through. It hits off of Kramer, and now Barrett has possession of it again at the point. We're just under 6 minutes to go here as a shot comes from there, and the Bulldogs look to keep it in the offensive zone, and they will. Barrett keeps it in. Riley's down for a little bit of help, and it's going to be sent along and hit off that netting. So we're going to get a face-off here with 5:44 left. Face-off will come into the neutral zone ice right in front of the St. Norbert bench on the far side of the rink. Here at Arrington Ice Arena, here for this contest and this NCHA quarterfinal matchup. Make sure to check back in tonight at 7 p.m. as the NCAA men's varsity hockey team will be hosting Trine in the NCHA Harris Cup semifinal. We'll also have updates for you here as the Green Knights look to head in, and that's Jordan Moore looks to try and get something going here. But we'll also have updates during that Trine hockey game as the men's basketball team is playing in the MIAA Tournament Championship for the first time since 2012, and they'll be playing also against Trine. So a big Saturday night for the Bulldogs and the Thunder in two different sports. White has it. Belan goes after it. Von Ruden has to grab it for them. She sends it over to Anderson, and Anderson delivers a big hit as she was going in with speed, and Linnell has it. We're under 5 minutes to go here. 4:45 left in this contest. Shembry's on the ice. She's so far been the player of the game. She has 2 goals today for the Bulldogs. 1 in the first period and then now 1 in the third period as DeVersa looks for something to happen, and Shembry gets possession of that puck again with 3 Green Knights around her. Sent out of the offensive zone for the Bulldogs. They'll have to go regather possession in the defensive zone. 4:17 remaining. Shots on goal, 44-13 in favor of the Adrian College Bulldogs as they send it up to DeVersa. Sullivan, DeVersa, and now Grias. Grias over to Shembry. Shembry takes a shot, and it was going to go wide, but Aurard ended up and elected to hang on to it and get a face-off. .403 remaining in this contest. 5-0 the score here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Matt Kibbe here. Hunter Hefner operating our top cam. Megan Abbey is our director tonight. CJ Wade, as I was mentioning before, is somewhere in the rink shooting B-roll for us. And later on, in about 5 minutes to be safe, we'll be able to send it down to Haley Jarvis as she'll have a post-game interview with head coach Sean Skelly about this contest and then looking forward to next week. Green Knights still looking to get some momentum. Don't want to end their season on a bad note as they look to play here and get a goal in the final few minutes. Under 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go here as Sorrell has possession of the puck. Shot came from the point. That came from Arnholt, and now it's back behind. It's in that far or near side corner, pinned up against that boards. 2 players down there, Bates and Perkowski for the Bulldogs, pestered by Linnell and Moore for the Green Knights. A shot came off the blocker, and it's going to hit off the top of the glass here and protective netting, and we'll get a whistle, and a face-off will come here with 2:56 remaining. Beland has it off the face-off for 2:50 remaining. Gagliardo heads in, heads down to the boards after a big check there by Jaski. Barrett's going to have to go after it. No icing will be called as Barrett regathers possession of the puck. Buchanan with it. Barrett still has it in front of the penalty box. Sends it back to her lines mate, Beland. And now Barrett has it. Beland goes after it now behind Yandova. Barrett comes and grabs it. Big hit there by Jaski on Riley. No call will come, and the Bulldogs will continue to play hockey here as the Green Knights head into the zone. Can't find anything. Another shot and a save by Yandova. Shots in favor of the Bulldogs right now, 46-14, as Buchanan tries to head into the offensive zone and just can't do it just yet. Barrett grabs in. She's the one that's going to head in. She has Mitter on her side. She passes it over, and it sticks saved there by Arar to prevent that long pass. Now heading the other way is Turner. Turner goes up and passes it to Parker. Anderson down there for them as well, and now it's going to be sent up to Barrett. Another big hit. And this one's coming from Kramer. Von Ruden has possession of it now and sent the other way where White was at. Anderson has it, and we're under 1 minute to play here in the third period of action. Shembry with it, has 2 goals today, passes up to Riley, a save by Arard. 44 seconds remaining. Shembry goes after it, pokes it away, but it's going to get out of that offensive zone. Captain Kelly O'Sullivan with it. She's going to hang on to the puck and elect to pass it with all the pressure. It's going to hit off the bench. And with 33.7 seconds left, the Bulldogs are just looking to get the face-off win here and kill off the rest of this clock. 5-0 to score here on the Adrian College Sports Network. 33.7 seconds left as it's sent up, and the Bulldogs win possession of that puck. And Riley's going to head in with it. She dekes around a defender. Goes inside, far, passes it around. And now Grias stick lift and gets possession of that puck. Sends it up into the offensive zone. We're at 15 seconds remaining in this contest. Grias with it now. Under 10 seconds. 5. Riley with it. Shot misses wide. 4 seconds left. Delayed call coming on the Bulldogs, but the time is going to wind down. And that penalty will not matter. 5-0. The final score here at the Arrington Ice Arena in favor of the Bulldogs. This NCHA quarterfinal matchup will belong to the Bulldogs, who sweep the St. Norbert Green Knights by a final score of 3-1 in the first game and then 5-0 here in the second game. Let's take a look now at the highlights from this contest. You can see here in this 5-0 victory for the Adrian College Bulldogs, they were able to bring a bunch of grit, spice, and fire into this contest and able to take a second game from the Green Knights of St. Norbert, and they will advance to play in this NCHA Slaats Cup Playoffs championship game next Saturday here at Arrington Ice Arena. They will be the #1 seed and get a bye week from the final from this game. An absolutely tremendous game here between both teams as everyone lines up and shakes hands. And the Bulldogs will look to salute the crowd here as they advance to the NCHA Slaats Cup Playoff Championship game. As we are waiting word on Coach Sean Skelly to come down and talk to us as the highlights continue to run here. Brooke Shembry had 2 goals today, one coming in the first period, and then the 5th goal of the night continues on. Still waiting for Gabriel Schrei, Haley Jarvis, and Sean Skelly to be ready for us down between the benches as you continue to see the highlights here on the Adrian College Sports Network. Look at that. We're back live here at the Arrington Ice Arena. Coach Skelly making his way over to between the benches to get some conversation going with Haley Jarvis. It looks like he's down there now, but we await word as we are now going to send it down to Haley Jarvis between the benches with head coach Sean Skelly. Haley, what do you got for us?
Go. All right, thanks, guys. Hey, Coach, congratulations on the win. What are the rest of your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, I thought we had a fantastic effort tonight. Again, from defense, offense, 5-0 win. Can't ask for anything better than that to get ourselves to the championship game next weekend.
Any improvements you'd like to make going into next weekend?
Yeah, I think, again, our power play was lackluster. I think we were 0 for tonight. That's something that we got to get better at moving forward to be successful next weekend.
Well, congratulations again. Thank you so much. Back to you, Matt, up at the booth.
Thank you, Haley, for that awesome interview with head coach Sean Skelly. And that's going to do it for us here between this game. Stay tuned later on at 7 o'clock as the NCAA men's Division III hockey team. If we know words, we will say words, but sometimes we do not. But they will be playing Trine in the NCHA Harris Cup semifinals here at Arrington Ice Arena. We'll have all the coverage for you this week and next week as the NCHA Slaats Cup playoffs will be here. We'll be covering both games here from Arrington Ice Arena. You're going to want to stay tuned for those and check those out next week. But that's going to do it for us here on the Adrian College Sports Network in this second game. Like I said, words are just tough. In the second game of the NCHA Slaats Cup quarterfinals, the Bulldogs are able to take away the victory and make it 5-0 as they head into the championship game next Saturday. We leave you with our broadcast close, and we thank you for tuning in on WVAC Adrian 107.9 FM and the Adrian College TV YouTube channel. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow us on all of our social media. Thank you. I'm Matt Kibbe. That's going to do it for Hunter Hefner, Megan Abbey, CJ Wade, and the rest of us on the ACTV crew. Thank you for tuning in, and we hope to see you next time and even later tonight. Have a great night.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV. Adrian College features some of the finest athletic facilities in all of Division III athletics. If you're a high schooler interested in playing NCAA sports, there may be opportunities for you at Adrian. All future Bulldogs begin their experience by visiting adrian.edu and signing up for a tour. General admission tickets to Adrian College sporting events are just $5. Tickets can be purchased by visiting adrianbulldogs.com.
The Adrian College experience is a unique one. You might not just know an athlete, you will be an athlete. You won't just go to class, you're going to talk in class, and probably know your professor by name too. You won't just be at college, you'll really experience it. These are supposed to be the best 4 years of your life. You might as well make the most of it. And when you cross that stage, you know that you've done all that you can to prepare yourself for the future.
U.S. News and World Report has once again ranked Adrian College as a top regional college in the Midwest. This is the 6th consecutive year Adrian has received this honor. The Bulldogs moved up one spot in the most innovative institution section, and it was the 6th straight year AC was listed as a best value school. Adrian was listed in 2 new sections as well, top performers on social mobility and a focus on student success. To learn more about Adrian College and our 132-acre textbook, visit adrian.edu and schedule a tour today.